Good evening, everyone, and welcome into our EKU Softball preview show for the 2021 season. You'll learn in just a few minutes why we're a minute or two late, as we have a large group of players and coaches waiting to speak with you this evening. Throughout the night, please feel free to insert your questions, comments, and thoughts on the EKU Softball program in the comments section. We appreciate you joining us both on YouTube and Facebook this evening. It's going to be an exciting night with our entire team. That's why it took a little production to get going this evening. And to get going, we're excited to have the head coach of the EKU Colonels. Jane Worthington joined us 22-2 a year ago, coach, and you've won 18 games in a row. How great is it in some ways to sit there with an 18-game winning streak right now heading into this new year?
Well, I think anytime you can win, it's awesome. But the funny thing is, and my team will testify to this, we haven't thought about last year since this year started. That was great, but it's over with. We're ready to go, and we're ready to break new records and start a new streak.
How have you focused your team in on doing that with everything that was accomplished last year? How do you keep focused on this year?
Well, I think that our team is experienced enough to understand that every year is a little bit different. Even though we have many of our athletes returning, we also have a new group in addition to. So we've got more players than we've had in the past. We've been able to keep 24 super cohesive, but it's different. Every single team that I coached throughout my entire career has been a little bit different. So I would attribute to my assistant coaches and then our players. They've done a really, really good job knowing that last year's over and we're ready to move on.
You are picked preseason number 2 in the league by a poll of coaches and SIDs around the league. Southeast Missouri State number 1, Jacksonville State 3rd in the league. Coach, what does the OVC look like this year in softball?
Competitive, just like it usually is. SEMO, Southeast Missouri, is picked 1 for a reason. They returned every single player, and they were the favorites the year before, or they won it the year before. So, yeah, they've got a great offense and some good pitching and good defense. Jacksonville State is always perennial. They bring the history behind them. And then it goes right clear down to number 12. Everybody in the conference is very good.
Coach, you return all 9 starters, 17 of 18 players off last year's team, and your top 11 hitters who all hit above 200. What have you seen through practice that shows you that experience is ready to really succeed again this year?
Well, they've been working hard, for one. We've been working on their approach. We've been working on their swings early on, but now we're back into the mental part of hitting and recognizing pitches. It's really just about our team working hard and buying into the philosophy. We don't know what's going to happen. Hitting's one of those deals that one year you can hit 350 and the next year you might hit 275. We're just going to go for it and tell them to swing and rely on their talents and just their mental toughness.
In a very sound defense, in an experienced defense, tell our fans what they can expect on that side of the ball this year.
Same thing, we're looking for consistency. I think that's something that we will want to continue to improve on, but we've got some talented players on defense. And I think that if you come to ball games, you're going to see some diving catches. You're going to see some balls up against the fence that are going to be caught. You're going to see some infielders taking away base hits. I think you're going to see a legit defense.
A team ERA of 1.86 last year. All 4 pitchers from the rotation returned from last year's team. And Coach, our fans are so important to the success of this program. And I know some important things for you right now with the financial support that they provide is finishing up some things around the outside of your facility, continue to work on landscaping around the facility. Just a beautiful park that's been built in the back of campus there that is one of the premier homes to softball in this state and in this region. Just tell us a little bit about how that support is so important to the success of EKU softball.
We can't emphasize that enough. We do appreciate our fans and with the support that they give us. We're always looking for somebody to come along, whether it's a booster or some donor that will help us continue the program that we have and the success that we have. We have a great stadium and a super nice indoor facility. What I want to do now is like take it one step farther and make it look like super manicured and take it to where, you pull up to the stadium that you're going, whoa, that's a really neat place. So yeah, I want to do some stadium enhancements and make sure that we have everything in place and all of it manicured.
We want to encourage fans. They can log in online and donate to the program. You see the link on your screen, and there'll be a link in the comments section as well. We want to talk a little bit about your staff, and we're going to bring in your two assistant coaches now to join us. Here they come in. You'll see Haley Sims, Robin Layton, both OVC alums, one from Jacksonville State, one from Morehead State. Haley, in her first year joining you, was with Coastal Carolina last year. Robin elevated from another position within your program last year. Coach, you got two young new coaches with you. What does that do for you in molding young coaches along the way?
Well, I'll tell you, the very first thing is that they really helped me with technology. And I'll tell everybody that might be why we were a little bit late getting on. But the thing that when I look at these two assistant coaches, it's not really about experience or inexperience. What I'm looking for is a good fit. What I'm looking for when I hire assistant coaches is somebody that's willing to work hard, educate themselves, buy into the program, and basically be a colonel. I know they come from different schools, but you know what? Not one time do I hear them say we as in reference to their old universities. They're colonels now, and they're buying in, and they want to win. I want people that will work hard, good people that are a good fit for us, a cohesive staff, and I guess a bonus would be that they help me stay young.
Well, they put the technology thing down, helping out tonight, along with some of our players we'll talk to in a little bit. But I'll ask our coaches, what's been your favorite thing so far about being around Coach? See if I think Robin's unmuted first, and then we'll get Haley in here.
I would say Coach, she has a lot of knowledge, but she also has a lot of energy. She makes work fun. She makes being around softball fun, and she just brings a lot of passion to the game, which is exciting to see and exciting to be around. And I feel like I can grow as a coach just being underneath her.
Yeah, and I'll echo Robin, but Coach has a lot of knowledge. She's been in the game for 30 years, so she knows a lot more than me and Robin know. But it's great to just come to the office every day and learn something new from her. She pushes us every day, so I expect that me and Robin will be able to stay in the game as long as she has and win a couple games like she has.
And we'll talk a little more with Coach later about her playing career and bringing more coaches into the fold after we talk to our players in a little bit. But we appreciate Haley and Robin joining us as they helped organize everybody tonight. And Coach, this team is so broad in its reach for hometowns, and you've recruited from all over. Just talk a little bit about your success in recruiting across the country.
Sure. Softball, when I first got here, Kentucky didn't even play fast pitch softball. Over the years, they've gotten better and better. So my connections were obviously out west where I'm from. The cool thing is that Kentucky's gotten much, much better over the years, and we're able to add a ton of talent from Kentucky. But in addition to that, we will go anywhere in the country to recruit. And when those players get here, they enjoy being at EKU. My personal opinion is that EKU is a super special place. And a lot of the players that are from Canada or California, Colorado, all over the country. It doesn't make any difference where they come from to me. I enjoy a super diverse group, and I think being from different parts of the regions only enhances our program.
And coach, players from Canada to California, all over part of this program that we'll meet here in just a couple of moments. And we can see them on the bottom of our screen having a little fun in their groups before they join us here. But you spoke to it, but the growth of softball in this state, I think it was maybe about 20 years ago, give or take, the fast pitch softball became part of the dynamic here in the Kentucky High School Athletic Association, and it has continued to grow in the state. We've seen it grow at the collegiate level in this state with multiple programs. I know there's a program up the road that made their first NCAA tournament in around 2009, another program a little further up the road as well. How much has that influenced what's gone on in the growth of this program specifically?
Well, anytime that you can get the talent in the state, that's awesome. One, it improves our fan base because a lot of their parents and their fans from high school are within driving distance. So we love that. But what I'll say is that I'm just looking for the best players available. We want local, but you know what? It's really just about going and find the best talent we can find. Last year, I think we brought in 5 Kentucky players. So that right there tells you that Kentucky is getting better and better in softball. We've always had tremendous athletes in the state. There is no question there. It's just, in the past, it had been the lack of experience because they did grow up playing, a slow pitch game. And then many of the athletes will migrate towards basketball in this state or another sport. But yeah, the ones that we have from in-state, we're super, super happy with. Of course, we like our out-of-state players too.
A great group that we're going to meet here in just a moment. Coach, we'll pull you off the screen here for a moment, but stay close by because we'll bring you back in to talk about some of these great young people who make up the EKU softball program. So what we're going to do is we're going to allow you to meet every one of our players this evening quickly. We've got 3 groups of players located at different places right now. We'll go around the room and let each player introduce themselves, including where they're from, and then we'll chat with one of those players in each of the 3 locations they're joining us tonight. They're in 3 different locations based on where they live in a lot of cases, so COVID precautions being taken and masking, etc. A high priority, as always, as we continue to prepare for the upcoming season. We're going to start. Let's see here. Here's our first group, and we're going to each of them come up on the screen and introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about where they're from.
Hi, my name is Gabby De La Cerda. I'm from Simi Valley, California. I'm a junior, and I play the outfield.
Hi, my name is Zoe Mahales. I am from Colorado, and I am a redshirt junior because of the COVID year, so I'll have 1 more year, and I am a catcher.
Hi, my name is Jalen Sanders. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm a freshman, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
Hi, my name is Janae Riley, and I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm a utility player, and I'm a freshman.
Hi, my name is Tori Peterson. I'm a senior pitcher from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Hi, my name is Matira Morales. I am a redshirt junior. I am a catcher, and I'm from Broomfield, Colorado.
Hi, my name is Miranda Lopez. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm a redshirt freshman, and I play second base.
Think we have covered the entire first pot. Zoe is going to step up here. We get a couple questions to chat on her. Zoe is from Colorado, a veteran for this team, directing traffic from behind the plate. 137 games started. How hungry is this team to get going this season?
Oh, goodness. I can't even tell you. By the time we play our first game, it'll be dang near 11 months since we've played our last one. So just getting out here, practicing all fall, practicing at the start of the spring, putting the work in over summer, I think we're ready to step on the field. And like Coach said, we had a great year last year. We're moving on this year. We know that we have a target on our back. We're going to play with the chip on our shoulder, and we're not going to let up from the time we step on that field for that first game until hopefully that last championship game of the year. So,
how much confidence do you have when you've got 4 returning pitchers throwing the ball to you every day?
Oh, gosh, it's great. You know, something that's been really nice about over the years, for one, is that I've been with these 4 pitchers, and a lot of our catchers, like we have Maddie in the back there, she's a senior as well, or a redshirt junior. We know their tendencies. We know what they're going to do well. We know where their pitches are going to go. So having that confidence in them and them having that confidence in us is great. But then on the other side of things, too, we have a lot of young, good pitchers coming in. We got Jalen right there. We got Caitlin, Kara. We got a lot of good girls coming up and going to be able to contribute again this year as well. So that's nice. That's nice, too.
I want to bring your head coach back in here. And, Coach, 137 games started. That's a huge asset to have behind the plate. Just tell us a little bit about what Zoe means, having her behind the plate for you.
You know, I can't say enough about Zoe. One, as a person, but 2, as a catcher and student athlete. She is a true leader. She leads by example. She leads with her voice. She makes our pitching staff much, much better. You'll probably never see a pass ball get by her. Yeah, she makes our team so much better. And I can't tell you how excited I am. And I knew this probably already, that she introduced herself as a redshirt junior and that she's going to be back for another year, because I'll tell you what, if I had my way, she could stay forever.
Have you calculated how many games, Zoe, that's going to bring you to?
I have not.
4 years?
I have not.
I think that might be a record. I think we'll find a way to make sure that's a record. We appreciate you and your entire pod joining us. We'll keep you around here for a minute, and we will bring in our next group of players. This is going to be they're hanging out in the locker room this evening. And we'll get each of y'all to come up and introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Ariana Miranda. I am a redshirt freshman. I'm from Elk Grove, California, and I am a shortstop.
Hi, I'm Samantha Reynoso. I'm a redshirt junior. I'm a pitcher, and I'm from Palmdale, California.
Hi, my name's Kennedy Warder. I'm from Harrodsburg, Kentucky. I'm a freshman, and I'm a catcher.
Hi, my name is Morgan Zuby. I'm a freshman from Louisville, Kentucky, and I play utility.
Hi, I'm Lou Bowers. I'm from Tyrone, Georgia. I'm a redshirt sophomore, and I'm a catcher.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Miller. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm a freshman, and I play third base.
Hi, my name is Gracie Frazier. I'm from Moultrie, Georgia. I play outfield, and I'm a redshirt freshman.
Definitely having to take a second on some of these cases. Remember what year we are now with everything that's happened with the last year. It is a challenge. No one has a more challenging job right now than our compliance department, figuring out how much eligibility is left for everybody. We're all excited to have everybody here this year and back for another season. But Ari, named the OVC player to watch list this year, the redshirt freshman from Elk Grove, California, finished the 2020 season with a .320 batting average, 6 doubles, 6 home runs, 23 RBIs, and they led the team a year ago with us. What type of attitude is this offense coming into the season with this year?
So our team has definitely had the mindset of do damage. And really what that is just finding a pitch that you're able to put into play and have or just make something happen during the game. Really it's just picking your strength, whether it's low outside or inside, and just making something happen.
Just your second year, you made such a major impact last year. What's on deck for this year?
I definitely just want to keep going where I left off. I really set the bar high for myself, and I really just want to be consistent and to be able to go on the field and something's hit to me or anybody else, and just everybody knowing that I'm a wall at shortstop and I'm going to get the play done.
Coach, such a great start for Ari last year. Already being recognized by the league as one of the top players to watch in the league this year. Obviously, so much success from top to bottom of this roster. But the numbers put out by Ari last year.
Yeah, no, for sure. Everybody talks about offense, and her offensive numbers were off the hook, especially for a freshman. But I'm going to say that her defense is every bit as good as her offense. So she is a true complete player that understands the game, understands the strategy behind why she does what she does. Yeah, super excited to have her back in the middle infield or in the infield, and can't wait to see what she does offensively.
I know everybody's excited to see a few more of those home run balls out of the field this year. And that's going to be very soon. We'll talk about the upcoming schedule for the season here in a few moments, Coach. We appreciate your entire pod joining us from the locker room tonight. As Coach said earlier, those great facilities that have been put together through your support as far as this EKU softball program, and we appreciate your continued support. Enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you for joining us. And we're going to pull our final group in here, led by a redshirt junior. We'll make sure we get all these years right again. I think this group's been having some fun tonight, dancing around on the video. We came in the background earlier below the screen, but Sammy Miller leads this group, and we're going to allow them to share an introduction of each of them as we get going with this group.
Hi, I'm Sammy Miller. I am a redshirt junior, and I am from Huntsville, Ohio.
Hi, I'm Kara Gunter. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I'm a freshman. I play middle infield and I pitch.
Hi, I'm Melissa Jacobson. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm a redshirt senior and I play outfield.
Hi, my name is Amanda Schoberg. I'm from Roseville, California. I'm a redshirt sophomore and I play center field.
Hi, I'm Deanna Barone. I'm from Sacramento, California. I'm a redshirt freshman and I play first and outfield.
Hi, I'm Bella Gonzalez. I'm from Torrance, California. I'm a redshirt freshman as well, and I play third base.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Young. I'm from Lakeville, Minnesota, and I'm a freshman pitcher.
Great group. Folks introducing themselves from all across the country. Excited to have everybody joining us tonight. And Sammy, after transferring in for back closer to home, closer to Huntsville, Ohio, excited to be close and near the folks back home?
For sure.
And what's it been like over this last year, prepping and planning and playing during this pandemic and getting prepared for a season after last year was cut short?
Honestly, it's just a huge blessing after our season was cut short, like you said. It's just a great opportunity to go back on the field. And yes, the masks aren't the best thing in the world, but we just got to do what we have to do to be on the field.
Appeared and started all 24 games last season, a team high 427 batting average, 8 doubles, 3 triples, and posted a team best 5 stolen bases to go with 13 RBIs. Coach will bring you back in, and Sammy ranked in the top 5 in hits, run score, doubles, triples, total bases last year. We keep going through all these numbers. Some really impressive offensive players across the board for this team.
No, absolutely. And Sammy's another one that, we just love to have on her team. And, we're hoping that she's taking her extra year, which we've talked about in the past. And she's nodding her head there. But, yeah, we can't as experienced as we are, and Sammy brings a bunch of experience. And when I talk about knowledge for the game, I would put her right up there with me. You know, like she's that into why she does what she does. She's that into making sure that she improves every day that she comes in. We love having her on the team, and the individuals that you just introduced bring super intense, intelligent experience. But in addition to that, we have some young ones as well who are bringing the same intensity. The cool thing is, though, is that we've got somebody like Sammy around that's helping the younger players get better and, you know, understand not just the game itself, but my quirks and you know, what I mean when I say this or that. And I see leadership in Sammy. It's more than just softball. You know, it really is. It's more than numbers. All of these players that you've been talking about are just good individuals. So, yeah, we're ready to go.
And speaking of good individuals, 3 of them are actually in class right now. I want to bring up them as well. Bethany Todd, Molly Pollock, and Carly Robinson, making sure they're getting things done in the classroom this evening. The number one reason we're obviously here. Coach, I can't help but think when we go through all these introductions again, players from all across the country, and it brings together such a unique dynamic and experience for these young women.
No, for sure. And the thing that I think about too is that because have been here a while, and I watch how their lives progress, they are making lifelong friends right now, and they are going to have friends from all over the country. And, you know, 5-10 years from now, I'm hoping that class or their teammates are as tight as what I've seen in the past, where they have reunions by themselves. It's really neat to watch, because I'll see it on Facebook where this group of 5 got together once a year. I can't say enough that about just developing those relationships and being lifelong friends and having people from all over the country and coming from different diverse groups and just learning about each other and appreciating just the way different people have been brought up. And what goes on in California isn't necessarily what goes on in Kentucky, which isn't maybe Canada. And sharing all of those experiences are just incredible to me.
One experience that you had that we'd love to hear a little bit about. Back in 1981, you won the national championship for Utah State with a win over Cal State Fullerton in the finals. Just reflect on that a little bit and kind of how that's influenced your coaching career.
That's a long time ago. You know, I don't really talk about it a whole lot, in the sense of, yes, it was awesome for me, and it was an experience that I want every single one of our players to enjoy at some level. Even if it's not a national championship, it can be a conference championship. It can be a key win, and to be a part of whatever might throw their way. I don't even know if all of my players even realized that I was fortunate enough to be on a national championship team. And the reason I say that is because it's about them now, and it's about what they can accomplish, and what dreams that they can put in place and achieve, and the memories that they're creating right now. That's what it's about.
And Coach, throughout that long, outstanding career you've had so many players go on to work in the coaching ranks. What does that mean to you?
Well, I love it. I mean, I absolutely love the fact that that's what they want to go on and do. I think that what it says to me is that with all of the time that they put in while they were playing, they didn't get tired of it. You know, that I was able to help create a positive experience so that they wanted to continue on and help the next person. You know, to be the best coach, take some things of what I have given them, but take things that they want to add or take away from what I have done. You know, I'm not even close to being like perfect at all. And I make mistakes. So hopefully they can look at what I do right and what I could do better, and that they can develop their own philosophies and create a great experience for the next generation.
There's definitely a lot of momentum going forward, and that next generation of EKU softball players, as the current players continue into next season and stuff, they will be part of a new conference, the ASUN conference. And I want to talk a little bit about that. How exciting is that, and what does that mean for softball moving forward?
Well, what I will say is that I'm super excited about it. I'm excited about a new challenge and to get out there and play different teams and different universities. And I think our players are excited about it as well. We've talked about it quite a bit. I will tell you that the softball in the ASUN is very good. There's one team that's receiving top 25 votes. When I looked at it last, there were 7 teams in the top 70. And that doesn't even include Jacksonville State, who is also going in with us. So, yeah, I think that it's super exciting. I 100% trust our administration that it is a good decision for our university, and that we're going to be supported, and that we're going to be able to compete.
And fans can see on the screen right now the new setup for the ASUN conference that'll go into effect next season. There'll be trips to Florida, Georgia. We had one or two of our players mention being from that area. You've recruited from these areas. How exciting is that going to be to go into some new areas, but also areas that you're very familiar with and some of your current players are from?
Sure. What I like to tell our players is that hopefully at least one time, no matter what part of the country you're from, we'll be able to play in your home state. We were actually scheduled to go to California this year, but with the pandemic and whatnot, we had to rearrange our schedule quite a bit, and we didn't get to make it out there because we were it's better for us to stay a little bit more regional. But yeah, I think it's going to be great. I think that we're going to develop a new fan base. Some of the alums that not only are softball alums, but just Eastern alums, you know, if we can let them know that we're playing in their area, you know, that should help too. And we can get more fans out there.
And we hope that all of the alums from the softball program have received emails from us over the last couple of weeks about that move and about this program. If you're watching and did not see that, please reach out to either the softball office or the Colonel Club office. We'd love to make sure we get you on those email lists to keep you up to date on all the success of this program as we look to continue that 18-game winning streak. It's at 0 right now for this year, but we don't mind extending that record a little longer without questioning. Coach, that kind of brings us to this upcoming schedule. Still evolving in many ways. There is a schedule out there, but with the way things have gone in recent weeks, there is chance for continued change. But you'll play 4 games with Morehead State as part of the conference slate, play 3 games with the rest of the selected teams, and it all gets going February 13th, this Saturday at Mercer. Tell us a little bit about the schedule, how things evolved. Obviously, we talked about the California trip having to be canceled this year, understandably so. But what are you excited about as you look down the schedule for this year?
Well, I think that we just want to play games. We had a different schedule when we first started. We were supposed to go to, I believe, 5 tournaments before we started our conference play. And within those 5 tournaments, there would have been, 15, 20 different teams where we could have faced off and gotten more experience to get ready for conference. With the conference schedule has now changed, and a lot of those tournaments have been canceled. So we only have 3 weeks to get ready for conference. And those 3 weeks, we only have like 5 different opponents. Yeah, it's different, but you know what? We're used to being flexible as softball players and softball coaches. We never know if it's going to rain tomorrow or what's going to happen. So just get used to it. We're used to the flexibility, and whatever they throw at us, whoever comes on the field that happens to be our opponent that day, that's who we're looking to beat.
It's going to be an exciting season, and I know our fans are excited about it. I know these players are excited about it as we kind of bring everybody back into the fold here one more time to be seen. Here, I think that brings the whole crew back together. The team hits the field this week. On Saturday, they'll travel to Macon, Georgia to face Mercer University, a 3-game series starting Saturday. First pitch scheduled for 1 p.m. On Saturday for that first game. We want to encourage everybody to support this program. And one of the ways to do that is financially through the Colonel Club. You see the link on the screen, go.eku.edu/give-SB21, and you can support directly to the softball program. I know Coach and these players appreciate your support. They're excited to see you this season out at the ballpark. There will be limited tickets available. We're still kind of finalizing some things with COVID regulations regarding that, but we do anticipate some single-game tickets to become available. You can contact the EKU ticket office, and we'll have updated information online at EKUsports.com for that. We'll give all these players a chance to wave goodbye to families that are joining us tonight. A great crowd on tap here this evening, and we thank each and every one of you for joining us. Thanks so much, and we can't wait to see you out at the ballpark this season. Good night, everybody.